I'm Arnold Naidoo in Washington. The main story is brought to you by Al Jazeera. The United Nations says there's been a significant increase in violence in Afghanistan. A new report says roadside bombing soared 94% in the past 4 months of this year, compared with the same period in 2009. James Space is in Kabul.
These statistics will make very grim reading for NATO commanders, particularly the revelation that the number of roadside bombs or improvised explosive devices, what the military call IEDs, was up 94% in the first 4 months of the year. That in part was because normally that's a quiet part of the year, the winter months, but this year NATO had that big offensive in central Helmand, Operation Mushtarak, around the town of Marja, and the Taliban responded by planting these improvised explosive devices.
Up to 2,000 people have been killed and 300,000 displaced in ethnic violence between Kyrgyz and Uzbeks in Kyrgyzstan. The interim government is promising a full investigation into the unrest. Clayton Swisher has more.
We traveled city blocks here and saw homes devastated and all the markings of an ethnic clash that had taken place. Doors that had Kyrgyz or Russian marked on them so that others would not torch their homes in the melee that ensued. Now, the Kyrgyz military's challenge is going to be to convince their ethnic Uzbek brethren across the border in Uzbekistan that the conditions here are safe enough to return and that the Kyrgyz military is not a hostile actor or a participant in this conflict. Clayton Swisher, Al Jazeera, Jalalabad.
BP CEO Tony Hayward is being criticized by the White House for attending a yacht race in England while residents of the U.S. Gulf Coast deal with the massive oil spill. Meanwhile, BP has restarted its oil capture system after shutting it down for 10 hours because of a technical glitch. 20 people are dead in the Somali capital after a gunfight between government troops and rebels. It began when Al-Qaeda-linked Al-Shabaab fighters attacked a military base south of Mogadishu. Somali military officials say they were able to hold the base. At least 90 people have been killed in flooding in 7 provinces in southern China. More than 50 people are missing and nearly 1.5 million others were forced from their homes. Those are our top stories. You can keep up to date with all the news on our website at aljazeera.net/English.